Hello and welcome to Calypten News, your one-stop for receiving short and precise global updates. I am Adam, and let's start with today's briefing. Today on Calypten News. Let's begin, but before we start, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. A glacial lake in Tibet breached in June, unleashing catastrophic floods into Nepal, killing over 100 and devastating infrastructure. Climate scientists blame rapid glacier melt due to rising temperatures. The GLOF, glacial lake outburst flood, traveled 100 kilometers downstream, a stark warning of Himalayan climate fragility. Officials call for urgent mitigation and monitoring of more than 3,000 such lakes. El Salvador yanked its ambassador from Mexico after damning allegations tied him to a major drug trafficking ring. President Bukele's administration calls the move a preemptive action as Mexico investigates. The scandal threatens regional diplomacy and casts a dark cloud over El Salvador's international image amid already strained relations with Latin American neighbors. In a surprising turn, investigators confirmed both black boxes from the fatal Air India Express crash in Kozhikode remain undamaged, promising critical flight data. The May 2025 disaster killed 68 people. Officials assured lawmakers that decoding the recorders could unravel the mystery behind the crash, possibly reshaping India's aviation safety protocols. The US and Malaysia signed a landmark civil nuclear cooperation MOU to advance non-military atomic energy, marking a significant Southeast Asian pivot. The deal fosters US influence amid China's growing regional footprint. It will facilitate American technology transfers and joint research, hinting at Malaysia's clean energy ambitions and Washington's strategic comeback in Asia-Pacific. An explosive report by a top Australian think tank proposes slashing university funding and deporting foreign nationals involved in anti-Semitic incidents. Triggered by a post-Gaza war hate surge, the report accuses campuses of fostering extremism. Jewish groups applauded the bold recommendations while critics warn of academic censorship and racial profiling fallout. British lawmakers have raised red flags over Iran's expanding threat to the UK, citing espionage, cyber attacks, and assassination plots. Parliament's Intelligence Committee warns that Iranian operatives are more aggressive, exploiting legal loopholes. The report urges swift counterintelligence upgrades and deeper cooperation with allies as geopolitical tensions spiral in the Middle East. Russia insists BRICS isn't gunning for the US, even as it pushes for a global financial shift. Moscow emphasized that the alliance's expansion is about balance, not hostility. But critics argue the group's policies, including calls to ditch the dollar, tell another story. Washington remains wary as BRICS influence surges post-Ukraine war. Europe is turning to the icy frontiers of Sweden and Norway to fuel its space independence. By tapping Nordic launchpads and tech, EU aims to slash reliance on US firms like SpaceX. The continent's new rocket race could redefine geopolitical space power as Arctic proximity gives Europe a strategic orbital edge. Multiple airlines suspended Middle East routes after intense Israeli airstrikes on Lebanon and Syria. Civil aviation authorities flagged high-risk airspace following retaliatory rocket fire. Major carriers, including Lufthansa and Emirates, rerouted or paused flights. The fallout disrupts travel, heightens regional instability, and raises fears of broader war escalation in the volatile corridor. Iran accused the US and IAEA of blatant double standards, demanding fair treatment over its nuclear program. Tehran insists its atomic activities are peaceful and wants probes dropped. The move comes amid Western pressure and fresh Israeli threats. Iran is doubling down on diplomacy, while hinting it won't be pushed around anymore. Thanks for watching. Which news did you like the most today? Let us know in the comment below. Hit the bell icon to receive regular updates.